it's a good opportunity to see the clothes. You know, clothes are designed to fit a woman's body, and not many of them have amazing hanger appeal. So it's going to be brilliant for the women to actually see it on the mannequins, looking as it should look.
When you say it doesn't have hanger appeal, you mean when you look at it on the rail,
yeah,
it doesn't look like this kind of thing you might want to wear?
No, and most women, you know, you kind of go into a shop and you pick something up and you think, OK, that's great, and it looks great on that size 10 model, mannequin, but is it going to suit me? And actually seeing it on the mannequin, you know, it might make people be a bit more brave about their choices, and it's kind of like, OK, that looks great on the mannequin, I'll give that a go.
Yeah. Maria, if we have a look at these two mannequins again for a second. Now, I am no expert, but the one on the right, the size 16, does that look legitimate? I mean, is that really a size 16? Because this seems to have a mannequin with very thin legs, very thin arms. I mean, have they messed with... I mean, they're saying this is real sizes again, but is that not also been messed with?
Do you mean it looks smaller than a 16?
I don't know. All I'm saying is that mannequin there has thin legs and thin arms, and I mean, I'm not quite
slimmer.
sure.
I think what's happened over the years is that different retailers have evolved their own sort of blocks and their own sizes. So if you went into one retailer, a size 16 wouldn't necessarily be a 16 in another retailer. And one of the things we're doing at the university is trying to look towards standardising ladies' sizes. And
well, that's not quite the question I was asking, though, is it? You're talking about the size of the dresses. I'm just asking, here, supposedly this is a revolution because we've got a real-sized mannequin.
I think what you're trying to say, Charlie, is that mannequin looks like a model, except she's got slightly broader hips.
Well, yeah, very slightly. And,
well, I think women put weight on in all different areas, don't they? I think the one on the right looks more normal, can we say that? More of what you would see.
But only on the basis the one on the left looks ridiculously thin.
But it isn't actually ridiculously thin. And what I was saying was different retailers have different body measurements that they base their blocks on. So if you went into Topshop, obviously the girls who were going to Topshop an awful lot younger than the size 10 ladies who would go into M&S. So perhaps M&S, for example, have made their garments a little bit more generous to suit that. So we start to see that as being the normal size. So it does vary. There is no standard with ladies at the moment.
Have you got a thought on that for me?
On the size of the models, the one on the right, that's the 16, does look a bit more like a 14.
Yeah.
We were discussing that earlier. Does look a bit more like
that's kind of what I was trying to say. I mean, maybe I was dancing around with it. But what's the point in having this revolution if then when you say you've got a 16, you've come up with a mannequin that is more like a 14?
But it depends on what market you're going for, because for younger girls, what we consider at our age to be more of a 14 may be what they consider a 16 because there's a slimmer body.